Next up, thanks. Here's a little interesting tidbit for those following along at home. If our next panelist were to be a hobbyist street dancer, we could say that Dab dabbles in dabbling. Or dabbing. Damn it! Anyway, you get the point. He's the other executive producer, he's the other showrunner, and he's Utah's favorite son. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Dab!
Andrew Dab,
Man, that's the emoji of a confident man.
Right.
Man, one day. Andrew?
Andrew's wearing a Land's End shirt today. I feel like we need to be narrating their walk.
The runway? Yeah.
And for our next two guests, one of them is Bob Singer's better half, and the other is Eugenie Ross Lemming. Please welcome executive producers and writing team, Eugenie Ross Lemming and Brad Buckner.
They're there?
Eugenie's sporting her signature green hair, which we love. She's so adorable. And
They're
Brad,
there. They're there.
joining us for the first time.
I know. First timers, Brad and Eugenie. You may know this next fella as Lucifer's son. We simply call him Big Al Cal. It's Alex Calvert, everybody!
Alex, sporting his Air Jordans.
Yeah, looking good, looking fashionable. Hello, Al. Welcome.
Good, Al. You're going to sit the one that says Alex Calvert.
Go with the one that has your name on it.
That's you. That's your stage name. Yeah.
He was looking for Al Cal.
Yeah, he's looking for Al Cal. If it ever starts to rain, cozy up next to this next guy. He's got a trench coat with your name on it. You know what I'm talking about. He's costumed like a pervert because he is one. Ladies and gentlemen, Misha Collins.
Our next panelist, I'm going to say this, I'm going to go on a limb.
Okay.
He's the best damn Dean cosplayer in the business. It's Jensen Ackles.
There he is.
He's so Dean right now. It's incredible.
He really does.
He's a genius.
Our final, I know, isn't he dreamy?
Oh my God, it's so hot!
Our final guest's name rhymes with barehead wait a second, which is also what he says when he's about to grab his wig. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jared Padalecki.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Supernatural Comic-Con panel.
Well, we've got questions.
We do. Gentlemen, ladies, welcome. I'm going to start with you, Mr. Ackles. Here's the thing. A lot going on with Dean this year. As we saw in that last trailer, you are now, like, you are doing something different. How is that? Because your Dean, over the years, has had a lot of things going on with him, but this is the first time you've really been embodying another character for this much time. How has that been as a performer for you, and how do you feel that's going story-wise?
Well, I guess technically speaking, there isn't a whole lot going on. Dean's kind of sitting shotgun right now while Michael is driving. So it was a little challenging because normally you come back from having your break and kind of slide into kick the dust off and get those muscles working again. And to do it playing somebody completely different was certainly a little bit more challenging than anticipated, but very exciting, very fun. And I've gotten to work with have some cool scenes with some pretty cool people, so that's been exciting.
Right, and out of curiosity, because Dean, the Michael you've embodied has a completely...
Really quickly, I hadn't seen that scene yet, and that was my first time to see it, and I kind of got chills. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, nice.
It's also just really cold backstage, so...
And he's nursing the flu, but the point is,
But also,
the look of Michael, very different than how we pictured Dean. Were you involved in crafting that? Is that something that you got involved in since it was a character you were playing?
Yeah, a little bit. There was some collaboration there. I threw out a few ideas. As some of you may know, I'm a big fan of the show Peaky Blinders, and that's obviously no surprise. But it wasn't, obviously we're not cut and pasting that necessarily, but definitely that kind of timeless look I was hoping to have for Michael, and as he is kind of a timeless figure. So yeah, it was certainly a collaboration. I was happy that I got to help with that.
Was there anything specifically you pulled inspiration from for developing the character?
Yeah, well, so I was paying attention, knowing what where the story was going. I tried to pay attention to what Christian was doing with Michael last year, who I think did an exceptional job, and I actually pulled him aside during the last episode, and I asked him, I was like, hey, is there anything that you kind of keep in mind? Is there some sort of a checklist that you do before you go on camera? Maybe a little tidbit that I could help use that I could keep that continuity in the Michael that I'm playing. And he said, yeah, let me show you. I do this. And he gets up, and he's got that long coat. He just does it. So that's it. So I've been nailing it ever since.
that's what I do when I walk into a CVS, but it never works as well. Andrew, what's it like crafting the show? What's it like balancing what Dean is as a character and versus what he becomes, possessed by Michael?
Well, I think when he's possessed by Michael, he is Michael. Dean is there and he's aware of what's going on, but he's not really coming to the fore. So Dean's Michael, and Dean, of course, will not be returning to the show.
Okay, thank you, everybody. Good night. In terms of the rhythm, like the word choices, you guys are working with the writers and developing that character. This obviously, Michael's going to have a different, entire pattern of speech and word choice and everything than Dean, I would assume. So that goes into that struggle. Does any of Dean ever seep out? Is there any sort of a mix of the two in this creation?
Well, I think with Michael, Dean's a funny character and pop culture savvy, and Michael's none of those things. I think some of Dean's mannerisms do seep out occasionally, but Michael's not a funny character necessarily, which has been a problem for the show because we tried to give more jokes to Misha and it has not worked.
No. Wow.
That's why we watch the show, though.
They're like family, everybody.
It's the sitcom spinoff, Andrew and Misha. All right, Jared, we have a question for you, Mr. Padalecki. So we know at least.
Love you, man.
Thank you so much. We know where Dean is starting.
Thanks, Mom.
What's going to be your role with the Apocalypse Hunters? Are you like a pledge in their frat? Is there patient involved? But how is Sam dealing with Dean's dilemma?
I think, thank you for the question. I feel like Sam this year has kind of taken, at least in the beginning, has taken on more of a leadership role. His brother's not around, and so he's sort of distracted. He hasn't shaved in a little bit.
Woo! So freaking high!
Mike's on.
Oh, shit.
See, Bob? See, Andrew? No, so I feel like he's kind of all of these people whom he's never met but have been through crazy wars of their own are now sort of under his watchful eye in the bunker. We saw them all get there last year. And so Sam, without Dean for however long, sort of needs to take the the cues and the lessons he's learned from Dean and try and sort of pass them on to all the Apocalypse World hunters who are all kind of living under this one crazy roof. It's like the new Brady Bunch. That's what we're going for. So yeah, it's a fun new part of Sam.